Hello, my name is Dr. Craig Childress. I'm a clinical psychologist in Pasadena, California. I specialize in treating children with ADHD spectrum issues, angry oppositional children, family relationship problems, and marital issues. And today I'm going to talk with you about how to develop a parenting agreement. Now, a parenting agreement is an agreement typically between both parents who are going through a divorce as to the structure and nature of the relationship and how they're going to work in terms of joint parenting of the children. It involves a lot of external features like visitation times, holidays, who's going to spend where, financial support, things along those lines. In that context, it's very much a legal document. And it sets the contract for how the parents are going to work together. And it's really good for minimizing conflict between the parents. And minimizing conflict is essential for the healthy emotional adjustment of the child to the divorce situation. From a psychological perspective, though, the parenting contract involves more. It involves how we negotiate and how we communicate. And there's a couple of features that I would like to share from a psychological perspective on how to develop a parenting contract. The first is our motivation for entering into the contract. A lot of times there's a lot of conflict between the two parents. They're getting divorced. They may not like each other, and there's a lot of conflict that could be involved in that. The core issue in developing a parenting agreement, though, is the best interests of the child. And that has to be the motivating source for both parents to come to the table, is the best interests of the child. Not what I want, not how angry I am at the other parent, not what all the bad things they've done to treat me poorly. What's in the best interests of the child? In that regard, it's often helpful to get a mediator, somebody with mental health, psychological background, to help organize that communication around the best interests of the child. The second issue from a psychological perspective is how we communicate. A lot of times we get locked up into the details of the negotiation versus the underlying cause of what's motivating the details. So sometimes if we have differences on how much visitation to have or what to do with the child around certain times of the year and whose family to be with, if we drop down a level and begin to talk about the motivations, the concerns, the deeper level issues involved, we can often come to new and novel resolutions of those issues that may not be evident on first examination of each person's position and the details of the discussion. So again, going down to the causes of what's motivating our activity can also often be a helpful communication process. If you'd like more information about this or other developmental issues of childhood, you can visit my website. Hope this has been helpful. Thanks very much.